Okay, so just a few practical tips to follow on to the Mondays with Moriniki that I just posted. If you didn't see it, watch, go back and watch it. But along the lines of how you kind of reset and reframe certain things. So, for instance, like instead of saying all the time, like, oh, this is hard, it's like it's unfamiliar, or it's new. I was like, this is a new challenge, but I'm excited about it. And it's not about denying the fact that this isn't going to be a cakewalk, but it is about positioning yourself as someone who can overcome and triumph whatever is in front of you. And so, however, you need to frame that in order for it to resonate with you, do so. Like, don't get hung up on like someone said, I need to say it this way. It's not about that, but it's just like, because sometimes I'll be like, someone says it's hard. I was like, yeah, but I do hard things all the time. So, even if someone is saying something to me, I already have kind of my kickback because I'm not going to let you plant this idea that it's hard, which then somehow translates to I may not be able to do it. Like I need to already set myself up to accept that if I don't accomplish it, that's okay. Absolutely not. So I think that's something, so whether it's like this is new, but I like new territory, it's like, or it's just this is unfamiliar, but I'm not afraid of new stuff. Like whatever that thing is for you, it doesn't have to be deep. It just needs to resonate with you, but it needs to be something and a phrasing that is different than the thing that creates angst for you. And so, like, this is gonna be a fight. Like, so I'll give you an example. Like, I was working out with my trainer, and I did this one machine. He was like, "Oh, after I finished, he was like, yeah, a lot of people struggle with that machine." And I just said, like, "Oh, for real?" I was like, "I didn't know it was supposed to be hard or difficult." And I wasn't saying that from a place of pride. I was saying it in the sense that because he didn't say to me before I started to exercise, this is going to be hard, so it's okay if you struggle. He just let me do the exercise. So I did my best, and doing my best was enough to do the exercise well. Be very clear, there are some where I'm just like, I ain't got it, but I gave my best and I may just not have it yet. And so that's something that we're building towards. Case in point, I now can do Bulgarian squats with like the bar. When we first started, my knee strength and my balance wasn't as good. So we just started with no weight doing body, single leg. So it's like I didn't have that range of motion yet to be able to do it safely with the bar, but that was okay. And so we built up to it. And so that's all I'm saying is just like when we started, it's like it wasn't like, "Ooh, that's too hard for you. We're not gonna do that." It's like, cool. It's like, so I want to make sure we're getting the full depth so you get the full benefit of the exercise. So let's start over here. And so even the way my trainer was teeing up wasn't like, "Ooh, you can't bend as deep as you need to, girl. You need to go sit up here." It was just like, okay, it's like I want to make sure you're getting the full benefit. So let's start with this. And then we just did it and we kept going. I didn't feel bad about myself. It was just like, this is where I'm at for the moment. And so I just feel like that's a lot of it. But like, again, even him not teeing something up as this is hard helped me not to think like I need to struggle. I'm just going to do my best. And so, because one time he said something like, this is hard. I said, don't even put that in my mind because then I'm going to be already having a mindset of like, preparing myself to struggle. You know what I mean? And he was like, that's fair. So again, I think there's just little things that we like to think that it's not that deep. And I'm not trying to say, make words this whole thing. But what I am saying is that a lot of times it is the little things that we're saying to ourselves over and over that is underlying some of the problems. So hopefully that's helpful. Um, let me know some of the reframes that you do in the comments. I know that would be helpful for people. Like, what are some of the ways that you take something that maybe someone meant to be negative or that you used to say that was negative, but now you kind of reframed it and say it in a way that's more positive? Talk to you later.